Hi, my name is Elijah Steeman, and this is vlog number 2 on chapters 3, 4, and 5 that discuss 3 different types of media. Chapter 3 discusses books, and in particular its origin. So, in America, books originally were only for religious texts and government documents, and the reason for this is when the printing press that came to America, King George II and the British were still under rule, so anything that was published went through them first. And of course, if the colonists would write anything about how bad the British rule was or about how bad of a king he was, it wouldn't get published. And on top of that, it was a jailable offense. And to make matters worse, King George II also instated the Stamp Act, which taxed all literature. So it means even if the colonists wanted to write about King George II and the British rule, about how bad it was, they'd be jailed and they couldn't afford it, and it wouldn't get published. But none of that should come as a surprise, as we all know how bad the British rule was. And then chapter 4 is about newspapers and its origin, and then the trend of newspapers recently. So newspapers date back to the 17th century, and then but we all know that they're slowly phasing out of modern day life. And even the Los Angeles Clippers owner and former Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer said that in 10 years, all forms of media not named the internet will be gone. But what may come as surprising is that the newspaper industry still did over $25 billion in ad revenue. And that is very surprising to me, as I've never seen anybody read a newspaper besides my grandparents who just play the crossword and Sudoku. And I, for one, have never read one, so that was a little mind-boggling to me that newspapers still do $25 billion in ad revenue. And then chapter 5 talks about magazines, and then it's similar to like chapter 3 and chapter 4. It talks about the origin and then the trend over the years. So magazines date back to the mid 18th century by like elite British people. And then what's interesting about magazines is that they've almost made a seamless transition into the modern day media with the internet. They're almost all online now. Yes, there's other magazines that aren't just in Kroger and your doctor's office. But the statistic that really threw me off was that in 1950, there were 6,950 total magazines. And today, there's now over 20,000. Well, that concludes it. That's the end of the vlog. Thank you for watching if you did, and I hope everybody has a great day.